Hello friends, welcome to your channel Market Update. I hope you and your family are doing great during this pandemic. So today we are going to discuss on two shares, IRCTC and Infosys. Infosys and IRCTC has some sort of consolidation within last 2 weeks. We can see that Infosys was ranging around 1600 range and IRCTC was standing at a price of 4900 range, but now they had break this after the result announced for the Infosys. We had seen the Infosys is reaching to the point of 1700 and IRCTC breaks his all-time record and share go beyond to 5500. So let us discuss about all these things and what will be the next for the IRCTC and Infosys. Stay tuned. If you are new to my channel, please support me, like, share and subscribe this channel so that I can bring genuine news directly to you. So let's start with our first share, which is Infosys, information technology related company, large cap with a low risk profile. Why Infosys? We already know that Infosys has just recently got their quarter result announcement, and now we are seeing that Infosys moving at 1713. And today we have seen that Infosys reach a high of 783.60. Infosys has already announced for dividend. Now, for within one day, we can clearly notice one thing, that 0.23 of momentum. Within a week, 3.97. Within a month, 3.42. And within a year, 50.33. And if we talk about maximum, this year has given us 1733.82 result. So why I am considering about this share Infosys? Because this share has a good history when it comes to return, and if we look for the data on how this share gave us a bonus and a split, which is absolutely tremendous, none of the company has given such a kind of return. And there is one more shares just like this, which is Wipro and Infosys. Both of these shares are really good. So if we have to compare, Infosys is at a higher price, and yes, Infosys has advantage as well, but both these here has the same sort of uh, return, so you can rely on both these here. But on the price comparison, we you can go with Wipro as well. Points to consider Infosys. First point is company is not in ASM or GSM list, which is good for this company. Second point, this is really a good time. You can make an entry for this share as well, because this share doesn't enter in overbought zone. Third point that is good about Infosys is this company always gives good dividend. And fourth point is related to its return. We all know that everyone is trying to compare the prices return with FD rates. So this share is far better than FD rates. After the result announced, now you can see one thing very clearly as per my previous video. Now the forecast rating of this share has increased to 86%. Now 86% analysts are bullish on this share. As per the sector, we can clearly notice this PE sector matching with this sector ratio, but still the caliber of this company is really high. And definitely on upcoming time we will show some sort of good news with the Infosys. And last talk on the financial trend, we can clearly notice one thing, that the revenue as per comparison to the profit, we can clearly notice that the revenue and the profit are consistently increasing. So everything looks with good this share, and definitely it's a long term player. So let's move on to our next share, which is IRCTC. Share is trending at 5,504 rupees. Today's we had seen a 11.65% of return within a one day, within a week 7.19%, within a month 41.35, within a year 268.36, and maximum this year has given a return of 577.27%. So overall everything looks with IRCTC. Now everyone had a question whether this share will stay here. So as per the target suggested by the analyst, this share may reach a price of 7,000 by the before the split. And why we are seeing this sort of momentum right now? So there is a news in the market, like IRCTC has their ticketing rate has increased to 100%, which means to say like their percentage of ticket booking from July to September, now it has increased to 100%. Now people are looking booking tickets with IRCTC. Just because of the pandemic, people has the agitation. Now everything looks good, and we all know that still IRCT is under restriction and it is not 100% performing. Now we are seeing this share is moving at. So just imagine the day when IRCTC will completely functioning, they will start functioning 100%, then definitely this price will reach to a price zone of 7,000 very easily. But before that, we may see this share will split. But one thing very short, after a split we will see that sort of rally that this share may reach a price of 2000 very easily. So stay tuned for that. But if you are looking for making an entry right now, you may enter right now because this share already entered in the overbought zone. But the way this share is performing, you can rely on this. And you can also take suggestion of your financial advisor for this. And the second thing is that second thing to consider for IRCTC, company is not listed in ASM or GSM list. When it comes to return, which is third point, it is far better than FD rates. And let's take a look on key ratio. Like we know that company is a 100% monopoly, so there is nothing to be worried about the PE ratio. And forecast and rating, we can clearly notice that 75% of analysts are now bullish with IRCTC. So this ratio will increase or decrease this just as per the performance of the IRCTC. And IRCTC is reaching day by day a new heights. And at last, we look to love to have a look on financial trend. We can clearly notice when it comes to revenue and profit, it increase consistently in comparison to the revenue. So everything look good with this year. And if you are looking for making your Diwali a good Diwali, you will definitely rely on that. And at last, I have a suggestion for all of you. Please go ahead with your financial advisor, take advice from your financial advisor, and do some market research as well, so that you can understand all these terms and take a decision accordingly. And at last, I would just like to say, if you have any feedback or suggestion for me, please feel free to leave in my comment section so that I can implement on my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching this video.